What up, dudes and bitches? This video has been coming a long time, and yeah, it's basically on a game that I previously owned and sold before I could complete it. Kind of got stuck on it and then thought, I won't bother. I actually sold the PS3 console and all the games I had at the time. Gotta have coffee to get you through these videos. Yes, and there's a new version, a sequel to this game. Well, it's not really a sequel, more the next in the series per se. But the game, the new one is out on Tuesday, so you'll probably know I'm talking about Grand Theft Auto 4. You can see here I've got a whole stack of PSP and PS2 Grand Theft Auto games, and yeah, basically I picked this up digitally, hence why there's no copy to show you. And if I scroll through here on the old Xbox PS3 dashboard, XBM, whatever it's called, yep, you'll see it here installed on the hard disk. There's also a lot of other games on here that I haven't bothered installing yet, but yes, as you can see, the game that is in disc wise is Saints Row 4, and going back to Grand Theft Auto 4 after Saints Row 4 does take a bit of getting used to. GTA 4 is a bit more old school. Better hit record, hadn't we, really? Almost did like a 2-hour long video without actually recording anything. Silly me. So yes, picked this up for £6.49. For that I got the original game, GTA 4, the Ballad of Gay Tony, and Lost in the Damned as well. So basically GTA 4, the complete edition, just sort of in digital form. There are actually 3 separate games to choose from on your dashboard. I believe that if you buy the GTA 4 complete edition in disc form, then you get a menu at the start of the game. So yeah, my initial experience with GTA 4, I think a friend of mine was the first person to get it, and I played it when probably the day it came out or something, and he had it on the Xbox 360, and initially it was just like, whoa, this frame rate's terrible, and really couldn't see past the frame rate at the time. And then he actually bought it on the PC, because we both had similarly spec'd quite powerful PCs for the time. Well, same PC I'm using here to record the footage on, and you know, it's years and years old now, but it still does its job. I'm in a bit of trouble with sunglare at the moment, but graphics are lighter outside now, so probably won't come across as well in the actual capture, you know, how choppy this game can get, but it runs okay. Like I say, he bought it on the PC, and the frame rate was exactly the same as the Xbox 360 somehow. And what I'll do first, to avoid any problems with copyright and also to get rid of that irritating music out of my ear, is get rid of the music. In my opinion, this isn't the strongest GTA game music, far from it. But yes, we could open up the map and set a waypoint. We'll go and talk to Playboy. I've actually jumped into the middle of my game that I've been playing, and if you look at the stats, 24.42% of the game completed, mission's past 37, and how long have I been playing this for? Playing time almost 6.5 hours, so put a bit of time into it, and now we're just cruising the streets of Liberty City on the way to Playboy X. So one of the problems that I first encountered when I started playing the game is how kind of bad the handling of the cars are. Yes, back off. Yes, and the phone, people constantly pestering you to try and get you to play darts and go bowling with them. I just cancel the call every time. It gets really annoying though. Yes, the car handling, if I slam the brakes on now, it takes an absolute eternity for the car to come to a complete stop. So if you're actually on a mission, then I kind of recommend taking it steady, because there's the phone again, because you'll end up writing the car off that's crucial for the mission, or you'll kill the character that's crucial. It is quite difficult to control these cars. It has been they have been described as boat-like handling cars by other sort of game reviewers. Well, I'm not really a game reviewer, I just put games on and play them. So obviously there is a story, but I've played all of these missions before the first time I had the game, so I'm not really interested in the story. Well, until I get to the mission that I know that I got stuck on originally.
I don't know. I've heard a lot of names since I got here. This guy's a big developer.
Of course, you got the obligatory conversations. Cars, and you got a non-playable character, an NPC in there with you. What's interesting, well, the detail in this game, if you fail a mission and have to replay the mission, you'll notice the conversation can be different in the car on the way to the objective, for example. There's a guy called Brucey in the game, and like the second time round I knew that the conversation he was having with me was different, because he started banging on about his fucking testicles, how he needs to spread his seed and all this fucking bollocks. There are some moments, despite some of the games that have been released since this, there are moments where you think, wow, I wasn't really expecting that. For example, I couldn't be bothered to get onto an overpass, like a freeway type thing, I'm not sure what the Americans call them. I couldn't be bothered to work out how to get onto it to cross the river. So I swam across, and like a speedboat nearly took my head off, and I was like, wow, just like a random thing to happen. I've noticed that everyone in Liberty City has a bad attitude. Everyone's got something negative to say. Actually, what we'll do is, because I am actually trying to legitimately play this game for once, which doesn't really happen in my videos very often. Usually I play a game and then put it away for eternity on the shelf. But yeah, for that reason I'm going to prepare for my mission. I'm going to hit up the fucking weapon shop, wherever it is. Is it down here? You can see by the icon on the map. And what I want is some body armour. Some body armour, yeah, there we go. Obviously it is kind of difficult to see it at some points when you're playing on a screen barely bigger than a PlayStation Vita screen from, you know, about 4 foot back. Right, so now we've bought some body armour. I could have also bought mainly ammunition, because some of the guns in there are basically locked from the beginning. And it just says, if you try and buy them, it says display model. It's actually quite difficult to see the green line on the map at the moment, but I'm surviving. And, where did you put? I thought it said yeah, he put them in a car. It must be up here then. And that must be it. There we go. It's got an arrow on the top. So we'll jump into it. Obviously, a lot of these games, a lot of these cars in the game are basically,
you best take them out with the rifle before you hit up the rest.
yeah, based on real cars, but it's just, you know, there's a lot of cut and shut going on. You'll see like the back end of one, you know, like a front end of a BMW and the back end of an Audi or something. Right, so got the sniper rifle. Now, I seem to remember that you could go up a building. Is it this one here? Seem to remember that there was a sniping point. Not really seeing it at the moment though. Of course, I'm remembering it from a long time ago, so I may be incorrect. What we've got here? Let's see. This looks more like it. Let's see. I'll jump down here. There are some quite tedious sort of moments in this game where you seem to be just going around forever. I think that stems from me playing Saints Row 4 recently, which is a game where you just fly around and jump silly heights, so you never really come across anything that you can't scale or pass across quickly, whereas this game you have to do everything sort of manually, do it the good old fashioned way without superpowers. See, quickly dispatching with my body armour. Yeah, so I'd definitely say there is some way of getting up a building to find a vantage point. Probably would have advised me to do that, to be honest, if I'd have watched the cutscene for this mission. One thing you do notice going back to a game like GTA 4 is just the lack of a decent checkpoint system in the game. You know, it's one life, although you obviously respawn at the hospital. It's basically one life, and then you die, and then you have to do the mission over and over again. There's actually, if you open your phone, there's a shortcut to get to the beginning of the mission. Unfortunately, it takes you right back to the start of the mission rather than when you arrive at the building site or anything like that. So now we've got to drive there again. Probably would fare better if I was playing this on the big screen, to be honest.
Yeah, how's that? You know, you said I'm in. big real estate developer? Well, I heard on the grapevine that he's run into a heap of trouble with some union cats. This shit is mafia run, and they all over his construction site with guns and shit. They stopping our men from sending in the scabs.
How's that mean you made it?
Because I'm a clever motherfucker. I'm using my God-given intellect. Yusef is in some problems. Playboy is gonna come in there, help him out, make the mafia cats go away so the workers can
This
come
guy's
in
got
and
some
everything
little
be
hood rat who thinks he's some sort of fucking millionaire or something. Douchebag. Struggling to break.
I don't gotta be the
Use the
persuasive
handbrake.
money. You do. I saw you handle yourself for Elizabeth the other day. You going to go in there and clear out those motherfuckers.
You're not getting
Guessing this area is supposed to be sort of Times Square. Obviously, Liberty City, based on New York City, fictional version.
This sounds like a pretty bad deal for me, don't it?
Probably the grease off my bike, grease all over my wrist there.
I'm giving you $50 bills. And when Playboy paid, he paid big. You getting that mad money on this one.
Okay.
He made money, baby. Alright. There's also a lot of police cars that you can accidentally knock into, which is annoying given the bad handling of the cars. There seems to be at least one bloody cop car on every street, on every road. And when the cars handle like that, I only press the handbrake for a little bit then. Yeah, it's not best. There are moments when you're just trying to get along, go about your business, and fucking you end up in just a whole load of shit because you've accidentally had a slight bump in a police car. The physics of the cars aren't very good in this game, are there? I don't think. There's no real weight to the cars. Right, so I'll try and watch a bit of cutscene
There's also a
here, see
radio
what it
headset in
says.
there, so me and you can keep in communication. Yo, there's 3 lookout cats making sure no one makes move on the site. You best take them out with the rifle before you hit up the rest of them. I'm gonna get in a position where I can see all the shit going down. If you can take
that's
out
it,
the
I
main
remember
cat,
now.
then the rest.
You have to take the lookouts out on the top of the cranes. So, that's the first one. Sniper rifle controls are quite nice in this game. There's no sort of, well, there is actually now. I didn't notice any sort of breathing, you know, moving of the aim whilst I was playing it earlier, but it does appear to be a bit of that at the moment. So not sure whether that was, you know, like a different sort of weapon I was using or what. Them guys gonna come and try and fuck me up. I'm wondering whether the guy's on that other crane, but he's actually out of the sort of draw distance area. So I'm gonna move this vehicle. I'm gonna use it for cover. There is a cover system in GTA 4. It does succeed in making you rely on the cover system, but that's only because the health is scarce, and also the weapon, the gun action is diabolical. Now there we go, so we can see a dude there now, and we'll fucking nail him. Have that, you pussy. Nice. Somebody needs a new Range Rover. Right. So, supposed to go in the construction site now. I'm in a vehicle, I don't know whether it's going to fit in the construction site, but I'm going to try and use it to my advantage.
Alright, you win, money. First guy is on the scaffolding. Building east of the yard.
fuck? Oh dear. So yes, I'll say GTA 4. It's a bit old school. If you played Grand Theft Auto before, you'll know how unforgiving it can be at times, and how frustrating some of the missions can be. So no, don't want to try that again. So you got your phone, and you can actually turn the phone off. You can put it in sleep mode, and then nobody can call you. So phone book. Try ringing some people. Dimitri, no. Not spoken to little Jacob in a while. You rascal, batty boy.
Yeah, I'm busy, call me back.
I'm busy having rice on piss, you know. Funny how the phone is called a badger, because it fucking badgers you constantly. It's definitely something that I'd remove from the game.
Hey, this is Valerie. Leave me a message and I'll hit you back.
So she's not answering. It's basically the phone is just this. It's basically like trial and error, unless somebody actually rings you. Ring this slag. She actually
Hi, you've reached Michelle's phone.
bitch. Yeah, won't answer the fucking phone now, you slag. Yeah, she was basically a grass who was working for the government. If you haven't played the game, Roman, he's constantly ringing you. Does your fucking head in.
Ladies, this is Roman Berlick. But I guess you
So you can also call people for other shit. Bruce, you see, you can go racing, let's say boating, bowling, drinking, eating, heli ride, blah blah blah. Actually, let's go heli ride. Fuck it. I wondered what this was on the map. There's like a heli tour icon.
You know my vibe? You know how I roll? Come grab it an hour, man.
Sounds good. I'll come get you, Brucey.
Right, so now I've got to go pick Brucey up. So we go pick Brucey up, man. I think what this game really needed was not quite to the extent of, say, the Saints Row series, Saints Row 3rd, Saints Row 4, but it could have done with some level up sort of thing going on. No call that, okay.
Nico,
Answer that.
Patrick McCreary. You and me did some work for Elizabeth and Torrance together?
You mean I saved your ass?
Well, if I'd have known it was such a big deal to you, I would have asked you to let them kill me. Anyway, if you're in need of extra funds, I'm in need of a good man. Come over to my mom's on Savannah Avenue in Meadows Park.
I'm always in need of money.
Terrible
See you
hand.
there.
So as you get the pictures, quite a lot of things going on with the phone. I'd say you can turn it off, but then you might miss a call like that, which is actually more missions. So you kind of want to keep it on. So I'll actually set a waypoint for Brucey because I'm getting a bit fucking lost. I know generally what direction I'm going in. It just can be a bit of a maze at times. These flyovers and Roman fucking ringing me again. Piss off. Get a fucking life. Roman's the guy who basically, when you come over to Liberty City, he's the douchebag at the start of the game who's already living here, and he thinks he's sort of made it because he's got like a shitty apartment and you know, shitty job and you know, all that sort of stuff. Like you can imagine illegal immigrants.
Nico, I heard that Michelle was a cop or a fed or something. Is it true?
I don't know what she is. But she was lying to us all along, and now I'm...
Yeah, he's talking about the slide I was on about earlier. Yeah, just sort of like the attitude that you can imagine illegal immigrants have, sort of thing. Yes, I really made it because I have rats, and I can eat the rats in my kitchen, in my apartment. Now give me your gloves, your boots, and your motorcycle. No prizes for the film reference there. Back off! Oh no, I'm actually waiting for the lawyers to ring me. It's part of a mission for the internet cafe. You go and apply for a job as a lawyer with a fake resume. Why can't they just say CV in fucking America?